All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are in pump it mode. I want to go ahead and do a live stream on the pump today. I just made a video that talked about why we're pumping today. And if you were wondering, you should probably go watch it. The TLDR, if you don't want to watch it, is the Federal Reserve just went ahead and allowed Kraken, yes, the crypto exchange Kraken, to go ahead and have a skinny Fed Master account. I mean, an absolutely massive deal for the crypto industry. I want to show you guys something, and I'm going to be covering this probably in my next video. Here it is. So it's the odds on the Clarity Act being signed into law. So right now, the odds are at 76%. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It's looking good. The odds are going up and up and up and up and up because Trump yesterday, he made a post. There's so much going on here. Yesterday, Trump made a post. He said, here it is. The Genius Act is being threatened and undermined by the banks, and that is unacceptable. We're not going to allow it. The U.S. needs to get market structure done ASAP. Americans should earn money on their money. The banks are hitting record profits. So he's actually choosing to go against the banks, which I found to be very interesting. I mean, that's a sitting president choosing a side. He's just choosing a clear side here. The banks are hitting record profits, and we're not going to allow that to undermine our powerful crypto agenda that will end up going to China and other countries if we don't get the Clarity Act taken care of. The Genius Act was the USA's first big step to make the United States the crypto capital of the world, and getting the Clarity Act done is the next step to finish the job, and most importantly, keep this big and powerful industry in our country. The banks should not be trying to undercut the Genius Act or hold the Clarity Act hostage. They need to make a deal with the crypto industry because that's what's in the best interest of the American people. The industry cannot be taken from the people of America when it is so close to becoming truly successful. Thank you for your attention to this matter. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. He remembered we existed. He might not have remembered our presence during the State of the Union, but hey, all we care about is that he acknowledges our existence because that is a really big deal. It's a really big deal. Bitcoin's surging right now. So what you're looking at right now is the account that we have been trading on. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. I've been trading on this account for, I think, a little bit over a month now at this point. This is our public account. This is the account that we trade on. We started it at 10K, and now it's at 16,000. Yes, there were times where we dipped down to 9K, but here we are at 16K. We're right now trading on BTCC. If you guys were trying to get in, we have a 1,000 XRP giveaway that's ending in like 5 days, I think. And all you have to do is sign up, trade, and deposit. It's like the easiest thing in the world. It's looking good right now. I don't believe in coincidences. Yeah, very interesting. Very interesting time. I found this to be very interesting too. I thought it was interesting how Kraken adopted HBAR right before the feds gave it a master account. I just thought that was really interesting. Very interesting. There's so much content right now to record. So much content. I feel like I'm going to have videos for ages. Right now in the crypto industry, it's finally getting exciting for the first time in a long time. I've been trying my best to only make content when I feel like it provides value to my audience. I've got to be honest. So over the past couple of months, I've completely changed the way I do pretty much everything. And I've already covered it on one of my prior videos, but I mean, the guys that are complaining about the fact that most of these crypto YouTubers just cover content to cover content, you guys are right. You know, you guys are right to believe that most of these guys are just doing it for a check. Because when I first started crypto YouTube, that's exactly what I did. But as I've kind of grown, I'm like, you could provide value. Just spend more time to provide value on the things that you're looking into. And you don't have to clickbait it. Naturally, that's just going to get attention. And it's been working. You know, we haven't had to clickbait any of our content. And our views are up, I think like 400% this month or something like that. Versus a lot of these guys will make videos saying, oh, tomorrow is going to be this massive thing. And the coin's going to go to $100 quadrillion in 20 minutes. And then, you know, nobody really cares because they're just grifting. So let's look at the Bitcoin chart here. What is going on? Well, clearly we are at an inflection point. This is the breakout to 71K that I have been talking about for some time now. if we break this out and hold it, I think it's over. I think this bear market or whatever you're calling it is over. In my opinion, the guys that are just talking about the fact that we're following the cycle, they're going to be the guys that end up missing out. You know, Ben, I love Ben, but Ben has been around for a long time. And one of the things about being around for a long time is you kind of just, you get a bias. You get a bias for time and history. You think because you've been around for some time, it makes you like a quant. But the reality is that there's not enough data out there right now in crypto as an industry to say we're in a 4-year super cycle, or to say that in midterm years, Bitcoin often drops into February. It's like we haven't really had a lot of midterms since the invention of Bitcoin. We really haven't had a lot of midterms. So we need more data in order to deduce whether or not we're going to be pumping. We're going to be pumping into this. And so in my opinion, I think a lot of people are going to be missing the bottom because of that. People are hawking onto data that doesn't have a long enough time horizon to be accurate. There's just not enough time for you to be like, oh yeah, this 4-year super cycle theory for sure is going to pan out. I just don't think there's enough time in the crypto industry for that. We're just too young of an industry to be like saying stuff like that. So I've been trying to adapt my thesis to understand institutions are going to be buying no matter what. The United States of America needs to adopt crypto because if they don't, then other countries will, and that's not a good look for the U.S. And so the U.S. is pretty much, you know, their hand is forced. They need to adopt crypto. And so Bitcoin is going to be a big beneficiary, especially in a year like this in the midterms where it's very volatile and they need to win over voters. The crypto vote has been very important for, you know, the Republican base. So they're going to be catering to us for sure. And we've already seen it with a lot of these American cryptocurrencies. I mean, I think our long here is up, what, like 8%? HBAR is up 1%. The Bitcoin long is up 63%. It's just, it's clear that this is a clear bottom signal. I mean, we had war and not even that could shake us out. So what does it take, right? Every live stream recently, I've just been like, what will it take for us to go to 40K? Well, what would have to happen? What would have to happen? I don't know. I mean, it would just a catastrophic. I don't even know what would need to happen for Bitcoin to go to 40K. It doesn't make any sense to me, because if everything that's happened has done absolutely nothing but increase the price of Bitcoin from these lows, then nothing is going to stop crypto. I mean, look at this. Even the stock market today is practically break even. Thing had some gains and then just completely died out. Some gains, completely dies out. That's why we're seeing a little bit of volatility in crypto right now. We're streaming into the market open on the stock market, which is going to be especially volatile for crypto. It's going to be volatile for any industry, but, you know, crypto especially. But this is the best time to probably live stream, I would say, because, you know, that's the time where most people are looking. Would you make a Discord channel for your community? Well, I had a Discord channel so some context. About 2 months ago, I made the pivot into the XRP, HBAR, and like the general crypto content. For a long time, I was making primarily crypto gaming content. We launched a Discord called Legion. It had like 5,000 people in it, and we gave away over $100,000 just to people playing video games. So I did have a Discord community, but we shut it down after the crypto gaming industry just never really came back, and I think I ended up burning like 30K running the Discord. So since then, I've kind of changed my strategy. I don't know if like we're gonna be doing a paid community or let's say like some kind of like info product, but my main focus right now on the channel is just making sure the content's really good. And then later in the future, my team will probably like tell me, oh, when the time is right, you should make something like that happen. But as it stands, I mean, if you've been watching the videos, you pretty much could have followed this trade. I mean, I uploaded this trade the second that I made it. Practically. It was like a 10-minute difference. The trade was break even for some time. So you could have caught this trade easily, very easily, if you just followed the channel. How's it going, Fox? Let's go. But yeah, that's probably the way forward. I'm trying really hard to not do the same mistake a lot of these like newer YouTubers make, which is like getting really bad sponsors. Just getting like these scam sponsors that you guys know it's a scam. It's like some kind of like crappy meme coin. That happens all the time in bull markets. We get so many offers for them and they pay a ton. You know how much money I've like rejected for these meme coin guys, but I'm trying really hard to do the right thing. And so like doing stuff like advising people, doing stuff like trading and telling people, oh, if you want to Trading the same exchange I'm trading in. Here's the link for that. I'm working on a couple other sponsors for some pretty modest stuff. So yeah, I'm like, the idea here is to do things as ethical as possible, honestly. Like if you look at my titles, the way that I'm doing them right now is like really conservative compared to how I usually do my thumbnails and my titles and everything. It's very, very like, I'm trying not to clickbait. I'm trying to provide good information and good value. And I think it's working. Like, I genuinely think it's working. The analytics are speaking for themselves. This channel is having an insane breakout month right now. You did follow with a small position, but would have loved to enter with more conviction. Well, yeah, but that's everyone, right? That's like me saying, oh, I wish I put $100,000 into this position instead of the 10K in this portfolio. It's like, yeah, sure. But also, no, because what if it didn't go our way? You know, what if we got liquidated? We were down. I think at one point I was down like 20, 30% or something like that. So, you know, at one point or another, if we had more leverage, we probably would have been liquidated. You know, thank goodness I don't do leverage the same way I used to back in the day, and we're actually up. But yeah, you know, there was a time in my life where I was doing the dumb old 20x leverage stuff, and we were losing all of our money every 5 seconds. That's something every new crypto guy goes through. Every crypto new guy goes through this stuff. Look at this though. Beautiful. So beautiful. I really want to see this as the next big catalyst for crypto. That for me is like the next big thing. The Clarity Act. I am going to make a video on the Clarity Act. I'm thinking of making it today, probably today, because it is kind of like fresh news, all the government stuff. Charles Hoskinson criticized the Clarity Act, and I think he has a pretty interesting insight into it. The banks are trying to rip us off. They're really trying to rip us off right now. But hopefully the pressure from Trump and the pressure from the crypto market rallying will pressure them into giving us a better deal. That's the hope. That really is the hope. And so I, interestingly enough, don't feel like closing this at all. You appreciate the fact that you're not clickbaiting and are trying to be modest? Well, yeah, you know, like, I'm trying my best. Obviously, you know, the YouTube landscape, you have to have some level of clickbait. Because if you don't have anything, you're going to lose to the guys that do clickbait every 5 seconds. Unfortunately, and I've been commenting on this stuff, and I'm happy to do it here, even if you guys don't enjoy hearing me say this. For example, there's this YouTuber, and I'm happy to call him out. He just keeps making content that's like, oh, XRP $245 to $315 targets are being discussed everywhere. Watch what he actually said. He just confirmed the $100 XRP. And it's like, well, you're taking his words out of context. And 2, I believe it's unethical content. I think making videos like that is just very unethical. Because 1, it's not going to happen. As much as I would love for it to happen, it's just not going to happen. And 2, it's just so extreme that it's making people it's pressuring beginners into making decisions that they probably shouldn't be making. Taking too much risk because they're making it seem like it's a surefire thing that we're going to have this happen. You know, I can have my thesis and say, oh, you know, I believe crypto is going to go up over a long enough time frame, and I'm happy to put my money where my mouth is. But I'm also aware that I can be very wrong. And when I'm wrong, I say it. And I cover it too. I've made videos even on this portfolio here, because people think that I always like just stream when this thing's up. Well, yeah, because it's up right now. But this portfolio was down for some time, and I covered it when it was happening, when the war broke out. I think I can find the video. Hold on. Is it here? I think it's here. Here it is. I think it was this video. This was 3 in the morning, by the way. Good morning, my friend. What's up, Big A? It was war with Iran just started. Something right now is, I'm not going to say it because right now we might have children in the live stream. So I don't want to say anything. Where's the account? Usually show when I talk about the BTCC stuff. Okay, man, I might be lying. What? Where is it? Someone commented recently and they asked me if I could start doing timestamps for my videos, and I've started doing that as well. So if you guys were looking for that, I guess I didn't do that. Interesting. Interesting. I swear I did. Is it this? Interesting. Interesting. Classy is a liar. I swear I did. Interesting. And I feel like I'm like invested into this. Here it is. Okay, I found it. I was about to say. I was like confused. See, you know, we can also talk about when our positions are down. We're happy to talk about when our positions are down. That's the point I was trying to make. I feel like I dragged it on for way too long because I was looking for it. But yes, you know, like we can be down on our positions as well. That's the point I was trying to make, is that I'm happy to share when I'm up and when I'm down, because I think it's important to let people know that I will not always be up and I will not always be right, because I am not. If I was always right, then I'd be a billionaire right now, and I'm not a billionaire. And Big A, trust me, he knows. He knows. He knows. If there's anyone that knows, it's Big A. Dude, I cannot believe how crazy of a drop AVAX had this cycle. That is it's the craziest thing. AVAX should have been a top 10 crypto for sure. They burned through everything. It was the craziest drop I've ever seen. Crypto gaming should have been way bigger than it is today. Way bigger than it is today. But I've kind of learned over time, it's like you got to be with the big boys. The big boys are so much easier to trade than the small boys. It's like HBAR is at 10 cents, still doing its thing. XRP is at $1.41. Bitcoin's at 71.1. Like it's looking good. Well, 71.7 actually. It's looking pretty good. Let's see what else is here. Interesting. Was having a good morning. Yeah, I also love how like we're getting excited about the fact that Bitcoin is at $71,000. 71,000, dude. 71K. It's so low. Why is it so low? But no, it's okay. Oh my god, this is funny. Look at this. While you were busy discussing World War III, Story Protocol made $2.6 in chain revenue in the last 24 hours. A $260 million funded project made the revenue of 2 bottles of water. I can't, dude. He made $2.6. Let's go. That's funny as hell. Yeah, if people are wondering why these altcoins aren't coming back, that's exactly why. My average on AVAX was, yeah, how did we lose money? My average was really close to yours. I think my average was like $20. Yeah, it was like $20 and something. It was like 20 point something. It was really low. And okay, just to be transparent, so I had a deal where I had to lock up my coins for a year, okay? And I sold as fast as I could. Let me tell you, I sold as fast as I could when I could. And I did not get all of my coins out before it went under 20. But I did get a good amount of it out before it went under 20. Just that Eco was like, it was, I think it's easily the most toxic blockchain in the cryptocurrency industry. I mean, what community is more toxic than them? Even on Twitter, they're just bagging on each other every 5 seconds. It was so hard to build there. So inexplicably difficult to build there. And that's, I think, their inevitable downfall. If they had curated their community better, I think AVAX would be at a much higher price right now. It's got to be like the Solana guys. The Solana guys are a bunch of grifters, but at least they're kind of like together in this whole grifting thing. They're in unison. Whereas the AVAX people are just like going after each other every 5 seconds. It makes no sense. This is great news, though. Everyone trying to time the crypto cycle. Yeah, they just fall off. Gary V, I'm buying Bitcoin left and right the last 48 hours. I'm saying 68K buy now for 13 years from now. Okay, I like it.
I'm buying Bitcoin left and right the last 48 hours because I'm cost averaging out.
Yeah.
It was $1.25. It's 68,000. It can go down to 30,000. If I said here right now, y'all, you have to buy Bitcoin, and you guys aired this tomorrow, I'm sure you have a process, but if you did, and it goes from 68 to 42, people are gonna be mad at me, but I'm saying 68 buy now for 13 years from now.
Right.
I like that. I like that. I like that. Good move, Gary. Good move. That's good. Crypto billionaire Arthur Hayes predicting a what? How high? Hold up. Hold up.
I'm sticking with it. I think I said $250,000 Bitcoin, and I am going to stick with it until December 31st, 11:59.
Pardon me. I tried to make it a little better for you there, Arthur. I tried to say it was 200,000, knock 50 grand off, but you're sticking with the 250. By the end of 2026, what do you think?
I think we're be 500 to 750,000 Bitcoin. I think 2026 and 2027. This is the meat of the money printing. The Trump administration is going to do what they know how to do best. What every government knows how to do best. When in doubt, print the money. If the people are unhappy, print the money and hand them a goodie. And they're going to show up at the polls and hopefully.
Yo, if we hit $500,000 in Bitcoin, I'm going to be a very happy boy. I'm going to be very happy. Going to be very happy, Arthur. Keep giving me the copium. I love it. I love it. That's some Jake Claver numbers. Yeah, yo. $500,000. Okay, but Jake Claver's like saying it's like he's saying Bitcoin could magically go to $1 million per coin in 24 hours. That's like Jake Claver numbers, man. I don't even know who believes that stuff. Who in this chat believes the Jake Claver stuff? I don't get it. These are some crazy numbers, man. Yo, what do people think? Let's see. This dude is high as hell. That's crazy. That's so funny though. The interview lady is like trying to help him. She's like, oh, it's gonna go up to 200K, like you said, right? And he's like, nah, like I actually said 250, and now it's different. Now it's looking like 500. What? Imagine, I don't even know what it would take to get a Bitcoin price of 500K by the end of the year. Like we would have to have, I don't even know what would need to happen. It just doesn't make sense from a macro perspective. The Dems are looking like they're going to have some kind of say in the House. I think it is, right? The Senate midterms. I think it's this. Here's the chart. It's the balance of power 2026 midterms. And the Democrats sweeping is at like 40%. How are we going to have a Bitcoin price of $500,000 if the Democrats sweep? They're not pro-crypto at all. They're very anti-crypto. I've actually had a couple news headlines reach out to me recently. News outlets, excuse me. And they're all left-leaning. All of them are left-leaning because I called out a prediction market in regards to Kalshi. So I'm not using Kalshi ever again. I'm never using Kalshi again. I'm closing my account. Well, I already closed it. I'm never using that prediction market again. They just completely grifted us in a prediction market. And I had a couple of news outlets reach out to me, but I kind of have this like ethical dilemma where I know if I answer to these news outlets, they're going to paint crypto in a very poor picture. And they're probably going to take my words out of context. So I decided not to go on, even though it would be really nice to be like, oh, I was on X, Y, and Z outlet. I just don't think it makes sense because I prefer the crypto industry over any sort of exposure that I might get, honestly. But yeah, no, it's looking like if they sweep, then it's going to be complicated to get crypto to 500K. I watched him on the Paul Barron podcast. I love Paul Barron. I love Paul Barron and Chris. They're great people. Paul was asking him for XRP projections. Jake actually said his lawyers told him to stop making predictions. Yeah, I know. Why would he keep making predictions? It's ridiculous. It's like he's making us all look dumb. He's making us all look dumb. I mean, I didn't know he existed until I got back into the XRP stuff. And then I realized he was like pretty much the most popular guy in the XRP ecosystem. And it made sense to me because the people with the most extreme predictions usually get the most attention. I get it, right? And if he has a suit on and he looks all fancy, he looks like an authority, right? But I don't know. I just wouldn't feel good about it. I wouldn't feel good about it. And I don't only do things for profit. If I only did things for profit, I would be saying XRP is going to $10,000 right now. Now that I've been building a stock portfolio, looking back at how we were 5x gains a few months ago and thought it was dumb. Yeah, I know, right? Let me look at how my stocks are doing, actually, while I'm at it. I opened up a stock portfolio recently, too. And it's been, I think it's been like a month around there. I am up. I'm actually down since starting. I'm down 0.24%. 0.27% now. Unlucky. I don't even know why I started investing into stocks. I just figured like I probably should do that, right? But I mean, the gains are so lame. They're so lame. I don't know how people do the stock thing. It's so lame. Like, how do you do it when you have dopamine hits like a 5% Bitcoin pump in 24 hours? I don't know. Like, yeah, we can round trip 5x gains and all, but come on. The fact that we even had them in the first place. In the stock market, let's see SPY. Year to date, it's down 0.18%. In the past year, it's up 18. Past 5 years, up 77. And then all time, it's up 1,400. It is a long-term game. Like, you're right. But also, I don't know. What if I want the short-term dopamine hit of going into like seed rounds? No, I don't know. You guys have a point. Yeah, I mean, I guess it's nice to have. Yeah, because I can't back that argument because I got into a bunch of rounds like 2 years ago and I practically broke even and most of them rugged. Sell that crap. Bitcoin is going to 36K. Yeah, you're right, actually. I'm going to go ahead and sell it. I'm actually going to go ahead and sell all of my Bitcoin. I'm going to sell my entire portfolio. I'm going to buy... What am I going to buy? I am going to buy... Is it uranium people are buying these days? Are people buying uranium? I remember someone was talking about buying uranium. Oh, yeah. Wonderful. Love uranium. Look at this uranium chart. What is this? It looks like I got a boner and then just died. What is this? They got ED. Stocks is more wealth preservation for me. That's fair. Yeah, that's fair. That's pretty much where I'm at. You have one for retirement? Yeah. I'm actually working on getting a sponsor for retirement accounts because I'm trying to find sponsors for this channel that are as ethical as possible. Things like I would personally recommend. And I actually want to build out my retirement account personally because I just have a bunch of crypto. Cash is king? Eh? Cash is king. I think this is like the worst time to be in cash. What are you talking about? Cash. King. Cash is like the last thing you want to hold right now. What are you talking about? Cash is king. What? Yeah, I mean, I can also say that XRP is going to go to $10,000 right now and that we should all buy it, but that would also be misleading. So unlucky. You started yours in January and you're up 0.129%. Yeah, right? Like the Fed is printing up the ass. Did you forget who's president right now? Did you forget what administration we're currently in? Like the dollar's cooked. What? Look at the Dixie. Okay. I'll look at the Dixie. It's down. It's up 0.69% year to date. In the past year, it's down 7%. How does this look bullish? How does this look good? It's cooked. We're all cooked. Listen, I'm an American and I know that things are getting more expensive. Dollar's cooked. Cooked, cocinado. That thing's as rare as it gets. I love how everyone on Twitter now is like, all in. We are green. Finally, we can be the moon boys we were destined to be. I love that. All in. Everybody gets so moon boy whenever we have the slightest pump. To be clear, oil's not up because of the business cycle. Oil's going up in a late business cycle environment. Is posing a risk of ending the business cycle, especially when the reason it is going up is not because of demand. Okay, Ben. You can't watch this channel? Then leave. Go to some boomer. Go watch Peter Schiff. Like if what you're looking for is some boomer ass stuff, go watch Peter Schiff. He's gonna tell you about gold all day. He's like, yeah, guys, we finally got our run for the first time in 20 years. Look at this. Like it only took us how many years to get this run? It just took us like I don't know, freaking 3 eons to get this run, but we finally got it, guys. What's causing the slight pump today? So the TLDR is that Kraken, one of the biggest crypto exchanges in America, got access to a skinny FedMaster account. Now, if you don't understand what that means, which I understand, I didn't even know what it meant that long ago. Watch my latest video. I have a full breakdown on it. It's 11 minutes long, and it's going to give you the full context you need on the situation. So if you're looking for the full context on the situation, the new video has exactly that. There's no like BS fluff in between. It's just literally exactly what you need to know. And that's what's causing the pump right now. But the idea is that because Kraken is able to get this account, that it's going to open the floodgates for everybody else to get the account. And that's going to be a big thing for regulation. It's going to push forward the Clarity Act. It's going to push crypto's price up, which will add on to the pressure for the Clarity Act. And once the Clarity Act passes, we're good. Because the worry is that we don't get the Clarity Act before the midterms, and that kind of cooks the momentum that we have right now. So if we get the Clarity Act, we're good. If the midterms come, we don't have the Clarity Act, then it's going to be really awkward. We're having a really good rally here. This is a beautiful little rally we're having right now. Man, this is like, I can't watch channels that make a profit. I hate it. Man, I love holding dollars. I love holding dollars and doing nothing with it. I love doing nothing. I love doing nothing and losing everything. You will be poor and you will be happy. He subscribes to that mentality. You will own nothing and you will be happy. What's good, Aussie? What's good? My friend, how are you still holding Avalanche meme coins in the big 2026? It's at an $8 million market cap? No. That's crazy. Pangolin. Damn, not even Arena's up. Dude, that eco's dead. Guns down. Yeah, that's bad. There's like no liquidity on AVAX. That's the problem. Everybody left the AVAX eco. 25%. Yeah, but it's not like $8 million. It's like, it's tiny. I don't know, man. Listen, I was a big AVAX meme guy at one point. And the one thing I learned is that their ecosystem runs on momentum and narratives. So if your coin isn't the narrative leader, it gets completely ignored and it doesn't get pushed. And I don't think Cock leads the narrative at all. I think they forgot it existed a while ago. They just keep making new coins. Yeah, I don't know. But Bitcoin's pumping. Feels good. Feels very, very good. Very good. We love a good Bitcoin pump. I wasn't expecting us to double this port this fast, to be completely honest. I was expecting it to take at least another month or two. But I mean, it looks like we're getting there pretty fast. I was not expecting that. Feels good. Feels very good. I'm trying to see if anything comes up here. Boom. Let's go to X Pro. Is it utility? No, it's just a meme coin. It's a meme coin from 2021 in the AVAX ecosystem. But I mean, like, that ecosystem has kind of died out. So it is what it is. Circle's up 20%. What? That? Palantir is up 2.8%. That makes sense. War, right? We used to pray for times like these. Yeah, I don't see anything crazy other than what we just got. So I'm gonna stick to it. I'm gonna stick to my guns. The only thing that I'm holding in terms of like speculative altcoins, where is it? Ugh. I'm holding, well, obviously I'm holding like 50 different alt bags that are practically worthless. But I recently got Dovu, Pack, and Saucer because I'm expecting a little run in the H-bar ecosystem pretty soon here if we keep breaking out over 10 cents. They're getting a lot of listings, and recently they got listings on... Hold on. They got listings on Kraken that's coming up. I mean, that's Kraken listings, and Kraken's the big news catalyst for today. What do I think about Sui? I don't like Sui. I think Sui was propped up by VCs last year, and since then, nothing has happened in Sui, and it's just died out, completely died out. All the momentum just died out for Sui. I don't like Sui as a trade at all, and I think the people that were pumping Sui are now pumping World Liberty Finance. So I'd be more bullish on something like World Liberty 5 versus Sui moving forward. If that's like what you're going for, the people that are moving the narrative on Sui, I think it just kind of dies out. I mean, I'm happy to be wrong, but I just don't think the momentum's there anymore. I think everybody has moved on from Sui. I don't see Sui on my timeline anymore. I don't see any of the people that used to talk about Sui talking about Sui. It's just like, it's empty. It's very empty. So, I don't know. I don't know about Sui. I don't have any Sui anymore. I sold on my Sui a while ago. It's like a forgotten cryptocurrency. It's like one of the forgotten ones. Unless I'm missing something. I mean, looking at the chart, I don't think I'm missing anything. Nah. And Bitcoin just keeps pumping. Look at this. Just keeps making new highs. Boom, 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 boom. Pump it. So Ket is up. Wow. These coins are dead. Thank you, of course. Anytime. I mean, you could also go to like a Sui bull channel and he'll tell you to buy Sui. But also, like, that's just my opinion on it, right? I could be wrong. It could be very wrong. Where's a pack over here? Yeah, everything's having like a little bit of a pump, but alts just aren't, they're not really translating right now. It's just Bitcoin. Bitcoin is just leading everything right now, which is good. It's fine. I got my Bitcoin bags packed. Bitcoin. I didn't know they called it Bitcoin until very recently. We are so back. So they say the most important levels for Bitcoin are 76, 80, and 100, 104. I don't know what basis they have to say that, but that's interesting. 80 KCME gap? Was that what you're talking about? I mean, maybe. I'm too short-sighted. Like, I only saw 71. I haven't done anything recent. Like, I haven't zoomed down or anything. I mean, I guess we could. CME gap? We must come back to see. Look at how fast this happened. I can't believe it. I really can't believe how fast this dump was. Just think about this for a second. In the beginning of 2026, we were about to hit 100K again. And then over the span of a month, we go all the way back down to, oh my gosh, to $62,000. Jeez. I mean, this recovery might happen a lot faster than we think. That's crazy. It feels like it happened forever ago at this point. But no, like, this is a very recent thing. It's pretty crazy. Scary how fast the crypto industry moves. for better and for worse. All right, boys. I think I'm going to keep working on content, keep working on my thing. I think it was a pretty good live stream. I mean, Bitcoin's just going to keep going up probably. If I'm honest, if I just left this live stream playing, we're probably going to see Bitcoin at like 73, 74. But that's going to be the live stream. Thank you guys so much for watching. I like going live every now and then to just kind of talk markets randomly. If you guys have questions, just answer them really quick. So if that's something you like, if I'm live streaming, that's probably what I'm doing. I'll see you guys on the next one. Thank you all.